Alright, here I am going live again. Let me take a quick listen. Check, check. Microphone. Sounds fine. Screen look good. It's a little bit cropped on the sides, but I don't think that's too important for this game. Wait, if I turn off the border? Barely covering anything. Alright, I'm about to give it a minute here. Take a look at the achievements. It's been a while since I last played this. When was I even earning achievements in this last? Back in June? Or July? Looks like I got a few time trial achievements in July. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do next is... I haven't done any of the 50cc all cup tours. Do I even have the all cup tours in this? Do I even have that unlocked? I do, okay. I think that's what I'm about to do. It's gonna be kind of boring, but I want to just get them out of the way. 50cc, once it's over with, then it's all 200 and 150. And there's just 3 more things to do on 50. Just gonna be Mario and Luigi. Actually, Mario and Yoshi. So there are 3 all cup tours to do. I got all cup tour 1, all cup tour 2, all cup tour 3. I'm gonna start with 1, and this is just normal double dash. It's not even anything different. Oh. And this set doesn't have any achievements for getting perfect scores. So it's not even a big deal if I mess up or something and don't come in first. It really brings me back to doing the double dash set last year though. Trying to get the perfect score on the all cups was pretty annoying. I attempted it for hours. But luckily don't have to deal with that for this badge. I think the hardest part of this is just going to be the time trials. Whoa. But yeah, I'm just gonna be relaxing here, playing Mario Kart. Compared to a puzzle game, this is something that I can talk while I play a lot easier. Oh. To do 16 tracks for the All Cup Tour. So, including, you know, the score screens between races, probably gonna take close to an hour. Let's see, we started pretty quick. Only started racing like 4 minutes into the stream, or 3 minutes in. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. Frame rate's dropping below 60 a little bit on this track. Oh! Forget it's not Mario Kart 7. I can't just drive through the water. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. My Yoshi Egg dropped a star and 2 mushrooms. Oh! This track right here was the hardest time trial, I think, in the base set. Just getting the time on Dino Jungle. Oh! Oh my gosh. Wish you could look behind you in this. Jeez. Oh, I thought that was the end. Didn't even do my 3rd lap yet. And quarter of the way there, and it's been about 15 minutes, so I was kind of undecided about what I should play tonight. Not really sure about tomorrow either. Oh my. Whoa. Dude. What to? Me, this track just feels like a Mario Kart Wii track. Because that's where I was playing it. Nice. Good timing there with the cannon. Yo! What? Oh. Ooh, Toad just stole my green shell. Yo, Trogdor. What's up, dude? Yes, I would love to open a new pack. I've not stayed up to date with listing all of the pack options in the channel point redeem description. When I first added that, it was just Pikachu, Mewtwo, and Charizard. It was nice and simple. Now, this new one that came out, I guess it's technically like Mega Charizard, if I was just calling it by the Pokemon that's on the cover. I actually did just get a haircut yesterday. Well, alright, thank you. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing good. Happy Friday. Hope it's been a nice week. I'm especially happy because the next 2 weeks are going to be shorter weeks than usual. So, still gotta work a bit next week, but kind of getting into vacation mode this weekend. Oh. You got one of the Mega Charizards with your first 10 pack. Was pretty lucky. Only worked 3 days this coming week. Also on PTO. Yeah, I'm only working 3 days this coming week as well, and a lot of people are taking off, so it's not gonna be too busy, I don't think. Rob, do I have you in my friends list in Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket? I feel like we might have traded something with each other already, but I don't know which username is you. Because I got like 40 friends in here now. I just started accepting the random requests that came in after they added the share feature because, hey, some random person wants to add me as a friend, and then they want to send me cards. Won't complain about that. Mr. Blue, okay, that's right. Alright, here we go, dude. Let's see if I can pull something good. Mindfu, Lemont, Charmander, Heliolisk. Pretty standard pack. Nothing even a little bit rare. I think the megas that I got out of this so far are... I got Lopunny, Mega Lopunny, and Mega Steelix. I didn't get any of the Mega starters yet. Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur all got new Megas. Let me try to put this back to where it was. Where even was it, bro? Here. Mr. Blue. Oh, you've already reached your limit for receiving shares. But I really like how easy it is to just see what someone doesn't have in their collection and what you have extras of, and then just share it. Pretty nice feature that they added. Ooh, so what else you got going on, Trapdoor? You playing any fun games lately? Anything you're looking forward to? Over the next few weeks? Yeah, because when they first added trading, you couldn't figure it out easily at all. Like, I remember sitting with my friend and like putting our phones side by side and trying to scroll through their collection to figure out what would be a good thing to trade with each other. But then you could only trade the certain rarity with another thing of a certain rarity. All that. So, it definitely improved that piece of it a lot since it first started. Ooh, original Assassin's Creed. I have not played the old Assassin's Creeds, but I've heard people say, like, the OG ones are the best, up to, like, Assassin's Creed 3, and I know some people really like Assassin's Creed 4. I've heard some people say 4 is where it started to go downhill. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But yeah, I've never played through a whole Assassin's Creed game. After my wife opened a present on Christmas, we were placing games together, got her a Steam Deck. Hey, that is exciting. So, what else he said? Doing the bounty hunters, so you gotta play Crash games, kind of taking it easy tonight. Nice. So, are you planning to play like Split Fiction and It Takes Two? I feel like that'll be the move. To play with the wife. Whoa, whoa. 4 and Rogue was the last one that didn't have RPG mechanics as a primary thing. A lot of the old schoolers didn't like what came after. Okay. Takes Two is on the list, as is Untitled Goose Game. Oh, Untitled Goose Game is one. I feel like I bought it on Steam when it was on sale or something and never played it. But I forgot that Untitled Goose Game can be multiplayer. Might be a good one to play with a girl one day. Peak seems like a lot of fun too. I've just seen like clips of people playing it back when it was first popping off. But that would be fun to do with some friends. Makes me think of, I remember last year when Chained Together first came out, and that was like, you know, a big thing on Twitch, and seeing clips of people failing and falling and stuff like that was funny. And I talked to some friends, like, yo, should we play Chained Together? But never tried it. Untitled Goose Game is awesome. You literally just dig a goose for the whole game. 2-player adds a second goose. Oh, Untitled Geese Game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break that one out. So I feel like I have that in my library and just never touched it. You know the deal, too many games to play. I kind of just wanted to do something chill tonight, nothing too intense, so I'm playing some 50cc Double Dash right now. Because I still got to do... I finished all the 50cc achievements except for the All Cups tours. So I'm gonna see if I can get those all over with tonight. And then just be fully done with 50cc in this set. Still thinking about Assassin's Creed a little bit though. I'm wondering about which sets are on. Oh my gosh, I just tried to type and I forgot. When I'm playing GameCube games and I'm using my GameCube controller to play it, I think I am right now, as you can see here. In order to plug in the GameCube controller adapter, I unplugged my keyboard because my Steam Deck official dock has limited USB ports. Looks like the only Assassin's Creed games on RA are handhelds. Assassin's Creed 2 and Altair's Chronicles on the DS, and then Bloodlines on the PSP. So, I feel like Bloodlines could be a cool one to check out. Yeah, so instead what I do is I use my mouse and copy Assassin's Creed from your chat on my screen here, and then paste that on Retroachievements to look it up. But yeah, Steam Deck is great. But hey, that Bounty Hunters event seems like a lot. I've kind of been following it just because it's interesting. Like, I haven't looked at the Crash challenges that came out recently, but some of the other series that I was more interested in, I was looking at the achievements. And the badges for it are super cool. Like, I would love to get that Meta Ridley badge. I think it might just be too much work. Especially since I haven't even started, and it's like 2/3 of the way through the event already. You know what I just thought about is it would be cool if Retroachievements had some sort of, like, I don't know, maybe another type of badge almost? Like the way you have your game awards and then your event awards separate, and then like some people also have the site awards section if they're a developer and they're getting those types of badges on their profile. But what if you like beat every Metroid game, or if you badged every Metroid game, and then there's like badge for finishing everything in that series hub? I feel like that would be cool. Then it's like a new console comes out and they add the new games. Yo, Dano! What's up, dude? It's going well. I'm just having a chill Friday evening, playing some Mario Kart on the GameCube. Yo, Taco Burger Pizza. Welcome in. Staggertron. He's not here yet. Alright, I made it to the shortest track in the game. Welcome in, both of you. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Whoa. Love this game, dude. Used to be my game place to rent a GameCube for a few hours just to play it. I used to go to my game place to rent a GameCube. Dang. I never grew up with this one, Danilo. I got into Double Dash like for the first time last year when GameCube achievements first were starting. I think this is the first GameCube set I badged, was this one. And I haven't gotten another GameCube badge since Fire Emblem last year, which was still during the launch event. So I'm playing Double Dash Extended right now, but I'm just doing the normal tracks at the moment. The way this hack works is there's triple the tracks as in normal Double Dash. So normally there's just 4 cups, now there's 12 cups. And they just like have 2 extra pages on the UI and you're choosing which cup to do. So it's like Mushroom Cup 1 and then Flower Star Special Cup 1 is the normal ones, and I'm doing All Cup Tour 1 right now. And then they've got Mushroom Cup 2 and Mushroom Cup 3, which are different tracks. But it's mostly like all tracks from other Mario Kart games. It's not original tracks, really. It's like tracks from Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart 7 and stuff like that. So after this All Cup Tour, probably like a couple more races from now, I will go on to All Cup Tour 2, and I'll be playing tracks that aren't normally in Double Dash. I want to work on Mario Kart 64 achievements at some point, but I feel like I'm just not good at that game, and it's really hard. I don't know how I'm gonna get good enough to do the time trials in that set. But it's the last mainline Mario Kart set I don't have badged. And I know I'm gonna be going for the Mario Kart Wii badge during that launch event. So me feel like I should get after Mario Kart 64 sometime soon. But this set, on the other hand, is nice and easy. This does not have any achievements for getting a perfect score on the different cups. So it's not a big deal if I come in second place. I'm still gonna win. And that's all I need for the achievement. Compared to in the base set, you had to get a perfect 160 points on the All Cup Tour on every difficulty, and that actually took quite some time on 150cc and mirror mode. But luckily this one don't even have to get those perfect scores, which is great. But you have to do 3 times as many. It's like doing the whole base set again, almost. And then the second loop and third loop with the new tracks. But hey, what have you been up to, Danilo? Still playing Terraria with the friends? Still playing Terraria with the gang? And how about you, Taco Burger? I don't know what you've been up to. Doing any gaming lately? Been watching any good shows or movies? Okay, I have 3 more races. Terraria's just too good, getting my ass kicked in it playing the vanilla game in the hardest difficulty with the weakest class. What the? Yeah, I mean, Terraria is just one of those endless games, I guess, where you can never get tired of it. You've done everything, just turn up the difficulty. Do different challenge runs, and then there's like 100 different mods that you can use that add to the game and give you even harder bosses. Even though I've never gotten into Terraria yet, one of my friends who's a fan was showing me like some YouTube video of people fighting crazy, insane bosses that are not part of vanilla Terraria. So I mean, you probably know better than I do what I'm talking about, since you're deep in it, but my point is, I know that game goes deep. Kind of like Minecraft. So I'm kind of thinking, like, next week I'm going to be spending time with my family for Christmas. And week after that, I'm going to be doing stuff with other people. So my stream schedule is going to be probably not what it is on a standard week over the next 2 weeks. And there might be some days when I just don't stream and play some Terraria, because I think I'm gonna play Terraria online, like join friends worlds and kind of learn it that way by playing with people and talking to them about it. And once I've gotten some experience, I'm thinking in January at this point is when I'll start a single player world for Retroachievements and start a Terraria series here on the channel. So I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool to play that type of game. Even though it's, 15 or however many years old it is, it still kind of feels like it doesn't really fit the retro category. Like, should I change my stream category to Terraria when I play it? Probably. Even though I'm doing it for Retro Achievements. I just never bother changing what category I'm streaming in, because I'm always doing Retro Achievements. So, yeah, I could be updating my Twitch stream to say the game is Mario Kart Double Dash. And that might be cool, because then when I raid someone and they look at what I was playing, they'll see I was playing Double Dash instead of just retro. But I don't want to change that every single time. I'm a retro streamer. Strongly recommend trying to play as a summoner. It teaches you everything about the game, strategy, boss fights, and you get a good challenge. Well, we see you playing Terraria. Well, it's next in the queue, Trogdor. Terraria is coming up after Pen Pen. Now that I got the Pen Pen Tri-Isolon badge. Whoa. Up next. I went ahead and increased the cost to 50k super missiles because I have like 17 games in the queue waiting in line. Whoa. Hard for me to say, but Terry is probably retro by now. Yeah, I'm wondering like if it had a like what was the first consoles that Terraria came out on? 'Cause I can think like more than 10 years ago you could get Terraria on like a smartphone. But yeah, I don't even know what the different classes are. I don't know any of that. Yo, what up, Coos? How you doing? Terraria was originally on Steam, get a stint on 3DS and Switch, but it's mostly PC. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we're probably still a good ways away from 3DS achievements, but it seems like that would be the next one after the Wii in the Nintendo family. Because 3DS came out before the Wii U, I doubt they would start doing Wii U achievements. Also, like, even when Wii U is considered retro, it's like gonna be a weird one to emulate. The way those games would have you using the gamepad for stuff. Not everything, but like certain things definitely were using it. But 3DS achievements, those I could see. Yo, what up, Lays AB? Welcome in. It's going good. Just on Rainbow Road now, last cup of the All Cups tour. Just chatting about Terraria a little bit. Four primary classes are Melee, Ranged, Magic, and Summoner. There's lots of variation in each class. Bows, guns, sword, spears, oddball weapons for Melee. Summoners use minions, but also have long whips. Interesting. I didn't even know that you like picked the class when you started the world. Oh yeah, I figured it was you. I recognized the picture. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I can call you AB. Or AB. Yeah, my name's got some numbers in it too, but you can just call me Austin. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's going pretty good. So I'm playing a Double Dash hack right now called Double Dash Extended, and it has the original game in it. Like, it has the 16 tracks that are in normal Double Dash, and then it has an additional 32 tracks that are courses from other Mario Kart games just ported into the GameCube system, into the GameCube engine. So after this, the next tracks will be tracks that aren't normally in Double Dash. It's got like courses from Mario Kart Wii and stuff like that. But I'm doing 50cc right now. It's like I'm playing on easy mode. I'm driving kind of slow, but Wanted to see if I could just get the 50cc achievements knocked out and then be good. Be done with it. Yeah, this map is kind of rough. You don't want to drift on this part. You just want to drive, try to hit the speed boosts. What's good, Coos? What's good, Coos? Booing? Are you, coming home tonight? Tomorrow? Well, I don't know if, I don't know when you're planning to come back, but I'm assuming you want your room cleaned. This is one of the ones where you have to pay attention to Kart stats. Is this one of the ones you have to pay attention to Kart stats? Kind of. It's not as complicated as future games, I would say. There's 3 weight classes. And obviously you're choosing 2 characters, so it's like I could choose a light character and a medium character and kind of have an average of their stats, I guess. But something interesting about this game I learned when I was doing the time trial achievements in this last year in the base set was you actually want to use the light characters in this. They're the best. First, compared to like every other Mario Kart game, the heavy characters are the best. Like if you know Mario Kart Wii, people are always using Funky Kong in the time trial world records because Funky Kong's heavy. And in the oldest Mario Kart games, in Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64 and Super Circuit, like Bowser is the fastest character. And he's the one who you want to use because he's the best, pretty much. Versus this game, you kind of want to just use like Baby Mario or like Toad. Patty, Twink, Bill, Bowser, Toad, it averages out. I guess playing with Bowser and Toad might be kind of similar to using Mario and Luigi and just having 2 normal characters. But yeah, I'll scroll through the tracks here while I'm on the menu for a minute, in case you're interested. Another thing that's different with this is instead of 50, 100, and 150, they have 50, 200, and 150. So they replaced 150 with 200. Which is kind of weird. But yeah, I think I was using Baby Mario and Baby Luigi in the time trials mostly. There is mirror mode in this, but I haven't unlocked it yet. You don't unlock mirror mode until you get a gold trophy on the 150cc All Cups tour, which that's also like the win condition achievement on Retro Achievements. Once you win the gold on All Cups Tour, that's when you unlock Mirror Mode, though. And then, as far as the karts go, you just have these stars showing speed, acceleration, and weight. It's just on a 1 to 5 scale. And in other games, you really want to get your speed, but in this game, acceleration is where it's at. And I think it's just because of this game's physics, like, so much stuff that you do slows you down in this game. Like, turning slows you down, going over a little bump and bouncing back on the ground slows you down, like, getting hit by items, of course. So your acceleration is just more important than your speed, I guess. But yeah, you can see here's what I just played through, and then here's what I'm about to do. Mushroom Cup 2, Flower Cup 2, Star Cup 2, and Special Cup 2. And it's all tracks from other Mario Kart games. And then they have the 3 for each of them. With these tracks, DS, GBA, N64, Wii. This one has Rainbow Avenue, which maybe that is an original track that's just was made for this hack. But yeah, Wario's Gold Mine, like, it's pretty cool how they got these other tracks in Double Dash. I'm about to do... Wait, I chose 50, right? Still on 50. Riding the Red Shell, and then I'm doing All Cup Tour 2. They kept Banshee Boardwalk? Yeah. So there's another Double Dash hack that has an achievement set that I was looking at. Called Double Dash Plus. And that set is even bigger than this one. Instead of having like 3 different versions of each cup, I think Plus has 5. So you gotta do 50cc, play through all 4 cups in the All Cups Tour, and then the next 4 cups, and then the next 4, and then the next 4, and then the next 4. And that's all just for 50cc. So there's no shortage of Double Dash achievements to work on. I don't think I would jump straight into Plus after finishing Extended, but at some point I want to get some more Double Dash achievements. Check out Double Dash Plus. I don't know if that one has a lot of like overlapping tracks, like if they have Coconut Mall and Wario's Gold Mine and Banshee Boardwalk in that one as well. But the fact that it has 5 different versions of each cup means there's gotta be original tracks. It can't just be, I mean, unless they're just like doing all the Mario Kart 8 tracks, I guess, but I don't know. I looked into it too closely, but I was just scrolling through it because I was interested, and I saw that the Double Dash Plus set has, not only does it have time trial achievements for getting like the staff ghost times, but then it has achievements for beating the achievement developers times, which is like a couple seconds faster. And so I compared what's the time trial in, like, you know, Baby Park in Double Dash Plus compared to the other sets where I've done the time trial for Baby Park. And it's like more than 10 seconds faster. So I don't know about those time trials in that other set. I think the time trials in this set will be doable. Well, that was 3DS Toad Circuit. That's the first track of Mushroom Cup in Mario Kart 7. But yeah, I'm gonna try to... I mean, by the time I finish this All Cups tour, it's already gonna be 2 hours. And it's gonna be getting late, but I think I might just try to get all 3 done. And then I'll be fully done with 50cc. Oh, but what else is going on? Oh. I was looking through my GameCube progress today before I was starting this, because there's only a couple GameCube games that I started and didn't finish. Most of the ones that I started, it was during the launch event, and so I was going for at least the beaten credit. But there was an achievement of the week from earlier this year. Well, I guess probably all the ones that I have unfinished are achievement of the weeks. Killer 7 was a game I played achievement of the weekend early in this year. And just played through chapter 1 out of 8 or something. But I remember thinking like this would be a cool game to play through the rest of. That game was weird. It was definitely unique. It was like a weird blend of genres because it was like a rail shooter, but you were controlling your character. Yo, why the drums just come in so hard? Yo, Dr. Hamburger, thanks for saying hi, welcome in. Thanks for lurking. I appreciate it. Yo, why did the music start going so hard on the third lap though? Who's on the drums? But yeah, I was just talking about GameCube games from this year. The other ones that I played a little bit of for the event was Wind Waker was Achievement of the Month, so I played a good chunk of that. I kind of want to go work on that set and try to do all the achievements. I mean, you can't badge it in one playthrough, but I guess you can try to do as much of the missables as you can, and then you gotta do the 3 heart run in Wind Waker. And I'm not completely positive about this, but I'm pretty sure once you beat the game, you can start a new game plus. It keeps your progress with the figurine museum gallery thing that you fill out by taking pictures with the pictograph. So I feel like if you do miss a missable picture, you can just do it on the next run. So I'd at least like to do just a playthrough and beat it and do completionist stuff along the way. Do different challenges along the way. Because it's been a long time since I played through Wind Waker. Like, those dungeons will feel fresh to me, you know? I won't have any idea where to go. And then I played just the first dungeon of Ocarina of Time, or maybe it was the first 2. I don't remember. I did like one stream of Ocarina of Time Master Quest on the GameCube, and so I played the Master Quest version of the first dungeon. And then I think the only other GameCube game from the event this year was Star Fox Adventures, which that one was honestly pretty fun. It's not a typical Star Fox game. It's more just like a action-adventure game. But I liked the beginning of it that I played. But yeah, I'm thinking about it. Let me just click on my profile so I can say with certainty. I think the only GameCube games that I left unfinished are from the event. What else is there? Oh, I forgot about Jedi Outcast. That was on the GameCube. I played the first 2 levels of Jedi Outcast for an achievement of the week. That's a game I've never finished, and I did play Jedi Academy back in the day on Steam. So I would like to play through the rest of Outcast at some point. Oh, and then there's Wave Race Blue Storm, which I played a little bit of for the F1 event back when I was playing a ton of racing games. Because I thought to myself, hey, it's Wave Race, it's fun. I like Wave Race 64. But Blue Shift was difficult. I think I beat it on normal difficulty and then couldn't beat it on hard. And I just gave up on that game, like right there. I don't know if that's one I will be able to beat. What? What was that? Not fast enough to make the jump? I do like how they adapted Luigi Circuit here. Because, you know, all those Game Boy Advance tracks were pretty flat. You didn't really drive up and down hills at all back then. So it was kind of cool how they put ramps and hills. So anyways, I got GameCube games that I want to finish up. Those ones that I just mentioned are the ones that I've not beaten yet. But then there's also games that I've beat, but there's more achievements to earn. Which, the first one that comes to mind in that category is Four Swords Adventures. I beat that game, and I got most of the achievements on it. I just need to go back and find a few heart containers and replay a few levels deathless. And I can get that game badged. So I need to go for the rest of the achievements in Four Swords Adventures sometime. And I want to get the Metroid Prime badge, of course. And then I want to play Metroid Prime 2. Funny how you don't even need to jump. I saw when I was looking at retro achievements today that in the sets in development section on the homepage, people are working on the Twilight Princess Wii achievements. I haven't even played the GameCube version of Twilight Princess yet. So, I don't know, March is still a couple months away, but I feel like there's so many games that I want to beat before that. Wii does not have it yet, Dr. Hamburger, but the tentative release date for Wii Achievements is in March something. Like, there's a specific date that they said. Yeah, I know you got on Retro Achievements kind of recently, right? Because they just added GameCube achievements last year in July, and when they added GameCube achievements, when they released the new console, there's already a bunch of games already like with their sets ready. So people have already made the achievement sets for Mario Kart Wii and Super Mario Galaxy and a bunch of other Wii games. They've already had developers working on them, and they probably finished it and moved on to the next game. But all the sets will release on that day in March. But when the GameCube release happened, they had a launch event that went on for 4 months. So like from mid-July to mid-November last year, the GameCube launch event was going on. And basically, if you beat a GameCube game, you got 1 point for the event. And if you badged a GameCube game, you got 2 points for the event. And then there's 3 different event badges you could earn: bronze, silver, gold, for getting 10 points, or 20 points, or 30 points. So I got the gold one because I got to 30 points by beating a bunch of GameCube games last year. So there's surely going to be a Wii launch event as well, and everyone's going to get excited to try to beat Wii games. Oh yeah, thank you, Taco Burger. Can I? Alright, you're banned. And another cool thing about the GameCube event was they had a bounty board where there was a couple games that gave you ×2 event points and a couple games that gave you ×3 event points. So, for example, F-Zero GX, I think, was one of the games on the bounty board in the ×3 section. And so I beat F-Zero GX, like I played through story mode and got the beaten game credit, and that was worth 3 points for the event instead of just 1. And then the other ×3 one that I did was the Fire Emblem game on the GameCube. That was another ×3 for the event. So I actually mastered that one, which gave me 6 points towards the event. So I'm assuming they'll do something like that, where they'll take some games that are like more challenging or longer sets and make like a bounty board. But people went insane with that. Like, there were people who already had 30 points like a month into the event and then just kept on going and beating more GameCube games just to, you know, top the leaderboards or whatever. So when Wii launch comes around, you know I'm going to be playing Mario Kart Wii, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Super Mario Galaxy. There's going to be so many games that I'm going to want to play though. Wii Sports, Donkey Kong Country Returns. wonder if they're gonna have Wii Fit achievements. What if I, like, found a used balance board and was, like, standing here weighing myself and, like, walking in place, playing Wii Fit games? I wonder if that's gonna be a thing, if I can, like, get some retro points for doing yoga. Don't think my laptop can handle Wii games, lol, but we'll give it a try. Yeah, it's one thing I am a little bit concerned about, because I tried streaming some Mario Kart Wii on here, and it was kind of a bit laggy. Like, the performance wasn't perfect. Wii Fit Chiba is maybe the reason I get slim. Dude, I didn't have, like, a Wii growing up, but I remember playing Wii Fit at my neighbor's house, and it actually had, like, some really fun games in it. It had, like, a Wipeout type of game where you were, like, walking through an obstacle course, and there's, like, things that you have to avoid, and, you know, gaps you have to jump over and stuff, but you control it by walking in place, and by jumping, or by, like, leaning side to side, stuff like that. But, I don't know, Wii Fit probably won't be something I start with. It's not at the very top of the list, but could be interesting. I guess there's gonna be Just Dance achievements. I wonder if they've already made those, because the Wii has, like, the older Just Dance games on it. Might have to do some dancing streams. Oh, I'm pretty sure you can go to the Wii, even though the achievements aren't there yet, you can go to the Wii, like, category on Retro Achievements and see all the games and see, like, people have claimed those games as, like, they're gonna be the developer for the achievement set. Yeah, I don't know if y'all ever played any Just Dance, but I used to play that growing up, and it's honestly pretty fun. Be interested in some Xbox RAs? Yeah, I don't know, like, I know there's tons of games on the Xbox that are older than Wii games. So in terms of, like, is it retro or not, it would qualify. But I've done very little. I don't think I've done any Xbox emulation, honestly. I feel like I might have tried it once and I couldn't get it to work. Like, it's definitely possible you could emulate Xbox games, but I think since Xbox already has, like, gamer score and achievements, maybe that's only from Xbox 360 forward. But if the console itself has already achievements built in with the actual hardware, like the Xbox 360, then I feel like they don't need to add its retro achievements. I don't know if there's any plans to add classic Xbox. I honestly don't know. I feel like I haven't heard anything about that. Like, the team has shared the tentative roadmap for what consoles are going to be added in the future. But there's still games on the consoles that are out today that don't have achievements developed yet, so I feel like they don't need to keep on releasing new consoles, like, super frequently. Almost every game there has been remastered, remade in 360, so already might have achievements. Yeah, that's the thing, is like Nintendo stuff has never had achievements. PlayStation and PlayStation 2 didn't have it. I never had a PlayStation, so I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking maybe PlayStation 3 is when they started adding, like, trophies? So I don't know if that means PS Vita has... I don't know what it's called. So a few weeks ago, I watched this really cool presentation on YouTube for like an emulation front end that was in development called ISU. Pretty sure it was like IISU, and it sort of had like the Wii U style menu, like a really aesthetic, you know, front end for emulating games, and they were showing off all these features, and it was going to have like a social media thing similar to Miiverse, and it was going to have Retroachievements integrated where it shows your achievement progress in the UI, and you can add friends and see their achievements and all this stuff. So that's not really something that I need right now. Like, I'm gonna just boot up the game and play it. I don't need a fancy, you know, front end for it. And if I did, I can do that on my Steam Deck already in gaming mode. Like, before I was streaming, I was, you know, whatever game was achievement of the week, I'd get it, and then it would show up on my like Steam recently played games, and it would have cool hero art and thumbnail and all that. So Steam Deck is already pretty customizable, but the thing that stood out to me about ISU that looked really cool was it has also a 2-screen mode where if you're emulating DS games, like you can also have like a menu that's kind of like a DS menu, I guess. And they were demoing it on some sort of handheld, you know, emulation device that kind of looks like a DS, like it has 2 screens and folds. I forget what the brand for it was, but, you know, since the Steam Deck came out a couple years ago, there's all sorts of handheld PCs in all different shapes. Some of them look like Game Boys, some of them look like a DS. And so, what was really cool to me about that was the thought of one day having some sort of, you know, not an actual DS, but a handheld that looks like a DS, and then being able to put DS games on there and earn retro achievements in them, playing on a handheld, because some DS games, you know, are fine for playing with a controller on the monitor. Most of them are, really, but certain ones, you want to have the touchscreen, you want to have the dual screen set up, whatever. So I was like, oh, this looks super cool. And then today, when I was scrolling through YouTube for a little bit, I watched a short where someone was talking about Isu and how apparently, like, old Discord messages from the creator, like the leader of the project, got leaked or shared or something, where he was saying something offensive, and he stepped down from his position as being the person who was building this whole Isu project. So now I don't even know if it's going to be a thing anymore. All the comments on that first presentation video were all like, this is too good to be true. This is like, going to be a better gaming experience than anything else on the market. So, no way, it's just going to be a free project that everyone will get next year. You just got coconut mauled. You got coconut mauled. Now we're here on Donkey Kong Parkway. Danilo, I'm getting kind of excited to come visit your country in less than 2 months. Me and my roommates still haven't made our itinerary for the second week of the trip, so I don't even know what I'm going to be doing around Tokyo. But I'll be up in Hokkaido for the first week I'm there. Whoa! That's a long lap, dude. I feel like this is like the longest track in the tour. Woohoo! Debating what I should play tomorrow. I have the next 2 days free, and then probably stream like the weekend after Christmas. Like, what? It's on the 25th is on Thursday, so Friday and Saturday next week I'll be streaming. And after that, I might not stream until January. But until the end of the year, I have room for at least 3 more long streams. So I don't know. Part of me wants to just like start a new game. Then there's all these other games that I just talked about that I've started and not finished. So, I don't know, maybe I should just like play the Wind Waker tomorrow. That would be a fun time. I just don't know. There's also Oracle of Seasons, which I played more recently, and I'm already like halfway through that. I don't know that I want to just play Zelda all day. Alright, Riverside Park is a classic from Super Circuit. It is pretty cool how they adapted like the Game Boy Advance tracks to the GameCube. I like what they did with these. Like, Metroid Prime 2 is one that I've wanted to start, but I don't know. Maybe I should just play Metroid Prime 1 and start working on the challenges. Because my last Metroid Prime playthrough was on hard difficulty, and now that the hard difficulty stuff is done, I can start a new Metroid Prime game on normal difficulty, and I just gotta try to do these different challenges along the way. Gotta do these challenges, and then I've gotta do the 4.5 hour in-game time speedrun. So, I might just do what I did with Metroid Fusion and like find a guide online of the route to take. Just so that I can at least practice the route when I go and do the challenges. But I still feel like I might need 2 more playthroughs of Prime for the badge. So that's a possible thing I could start tomorrow, is start a new game and then do the different challenges. Like, gotta do some kind of quick kill on the Parasite Queen at the very beginning of the game, and then gotta do some speedrun escape in the escape sequence at the end of the tutorial. And then there's like some sequence break challenges where you get, like, you wait a long time to pick up an item. So it'll already be an interesting run without trying to speedrun it. I don't think I'm going to worry about my in-game time while I'm doing those challenge achievements. I won't have to worry about scanning anything and 100% collecting all the items. I can just do some challenges with the bosses and the items. So that would be a chill time. It's time, Taco Burger. but I've already streamed a lot of Metroid Prime this year. What about all those other games that I started and haven't finished? How was Pen Pen? Pen Pen was great. I actually loved it. It was a super fun game. It was a nice achievement set that didn't have any crazy challenges or, you know, there was no time trial achievements. I just played through the game. Going for the gold medals, like on the second playthrough, there were a couple levels that were challenging, and that took me a couple tries, but for the most part, nothing was too hard. I badged it in one stream, which I think it might have been around like a 6 hours of playtime, but 1 hour I just completely lost because I never saved my game, and then I pressed B after doing the first like 12 races or something, and just backed to the main menu and never saved my progress. I had to start the game over basically. And then I was probably going and eating a meal or something for part of that too, so I wasn't really speedrunning it, but it didn't take that long. They just changed the Pen Pen badge art. Like, I like the old one more, and then they just changed how the badge looks. It's kind of annoying to me, but whatever. It's still got Sparky on the badge, it's just art from somewhere else. I don't know what was wrong with the old one. But yeah, I'm an official member of the Pen Pen Club now. I could just continue playing this tomorrow and then play this all day, but I don't know if that's the move. Probably saw your stream and decided they need to. I don't know. It's happened to a good amount of games that I badged, like, that the badge art changed. And most of the time, I preferred the old art to the new one, and I'm like, why? Sometimes it's a good change, but not always. Delfino Square, here's a classic track. Taco Burger Pizza. My roommate brought some pizza home tonight and told me I can have a slice. But I already had some dinner. Thinking I'll just save it for tomorrow. And have a pizza break during tomorrow's stream. But hey, Taco Burger, you been playing any games lately? You been doing any retro gaming? I feel like I might have asked you this before, and you said that you do more watching than playing. But I don't know, it could be mixing people up. Sometimes I get confused. Just badge Disruptor. Oh. Well, hey, there you go. GG on that. I did see Sarconius was playing that, but I didn't catch much of his gameplay. So I don't really know what that game is like. But hey, nice job. Sark's going crazy. He's not slowing down. But I feel like that's how it is when you're rank 1. It's like every other person on the site is coming for your score. But Sarconius has such a big lead at this point. You could probably take like a month or like a couple months completely off of Retro Achievements and still be safely in first place. But I just feel like he's still getting points faster than, you know, the rest of the top 10 or the top 25. So he's just increasing the distance that he is ahead of everyone. It's your type of game? I might have to take a look. What type of game is it? Is it like a first-person shooter? Okay, kind of like Doom. I was looking at one of my friend's profiles today and saw he had the Doom badge on Game Boy Advance. And it made me think to myself, how do you play a first-person shooter on the Game Boy Advance? Like, you move forward and back, and you turn left and right with the D-pad? And then what? You have A, B, and L and R? I guess somehow you're able to aim up and down? I don't know. Shade yourself playing the Notice Better Image. What is RA account? I'm thinking about Cray Mecha right now. Cray is actually like pretty. I'm like 1,000 retro points behind him, or 2,000 retro points behind him. I think he's like also in the top 1.1% like I am, but he's a bit ahead of me. And he was playing some PlayStation 2 Harry Potter today. He's already got Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets badged. He's working on Prisoner of Azkaban. You know, it's fun to check out different people's profiles, see what they're playing, take a look at their badges. Yeah, I'm excited to do a little Doom phase once I get there on the list. After Terraria, there's a couple shorter games on the request queue. And then I have some RPGs. I think I'll have a Final Fantasy game and then a Legend of Zelda game coming up in the queue. So we'll see how far I get for Wii achievement. Like, I might just have to completely stop accepting requests during that time, because I'm not even going to be working on requests, I don't think. I'll just be working on the Wii launch event, playing the Wii games that I want to play. And there's already not going to be enough time to play all the Wii games that I'm going to want to play, so probably we'll take a little break. Maybe I'll just increase the price of viewer requests to like 999 million super missiles, whatever the maximum amount is. And then once I actually start working on the queue again, I'll put the price back. Because I love playing the games that people suggest, but already at this point, those games that are at the bottom of the list are like, I'm not even going to get to them until more than 6 months from now. At least. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I haven't used too many shaders. I mess with the shaders a little bit. Playing Game Boy games. I feel like those looked better, like playing Game Boy Color games with a shader that makes it look like the Game Boy Color screen. I think was an improvement. I could do a Pokemon stream tomorrow is the other option. I could just continue playing Dark Violet version. I streamed that for a couple hours last weekend and then kind of cut it early because my internet was crashing out. Oh. And I was also kind of struggling with those like Team Rocket leaders that I was fighting. Trying to beat them with my team, and I can't just go farm levels because I'm trying to do these level cap achievements. But with that game, the stream was like crashing as I got to the end of SS and then it, like, the internet started working again. And I did the different trainers inside the electric gym. And then the internet just started crashing again, and I was like, alright, whatever. Ended it, and I went ahead and battled Lieutenant Surge, just because I had already come that far. I was trying to just get it taken care of, so I beat Lieutenant Surge with all my Pokemon under level 32. and the next level cap is 42 for the next gym. So I can get my... I guess Ivysaur will evolve by 42. And I'll probably keep on using Pidgeot. And I'm thinking I'll keep using Rapidash. But I need to have a team of like level 40s by the time I get to the next gym. Not just 2 Pokemon that are stronger than the rest of my party. So, a level cap is a fun challenge, because I've never done that. I've never done a level cap challenge playing through a Pokemon game before. If I was ever stuck on a battle, I would just go farm a few levels and try again. So, it is a bit of an added challenge. Okay, I made it to the last track. And the stream's just hitting 2 hours. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to just get off here and go watch some anime. But I think I'm gonna do another hour and get the last 50 cc's over with. Because these just take so long, the way you're driving so slow. Like... It'll be so much faster doing all this on 200 cc. Yeah, I really don't know. Pokemon could be a chill thing to stream tomorrow. Try to get some more gym badges done. Could always stream more of this. There's just too many options. I'd be getting like paralyzed by choice. You know, that's what I like about the Achievement of the Week event, is it's picking games for me, and maybe I should just go to one of those games that I started and try finishing it. I wonder how long Star Fox Adventures is, because I played that for one stream or whatever, and it was the weekly. Fox Adventures HLTB. Alright, there's the next 50 cc achievement. So it's focusing on main objectives. It's about 14 hours. Completion is 19 hours. So I don't know, I could just go back to that for the weekends and maybe beat that over the next 2 days. Alright, I'm about to go refill my water cup. About to play this one with these two. Just hop in whatever gives me the most acceleration. And we're doing All Cups Tour 3. So I'm just gonna leave it here for a minute. Go get some water. and then do 16 more races. And go on and ramble about games while I do it. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. I'll be right back. Oh, hey there. Just wrapping myself in a little blanket. Alright, let's get this last 50cc achievement out of the way. And then next time I play this, the races will be a bit more interesting. Yeah, I really think I'm not gonna start a new game tomorrow. I need to continue a series. But I'm undecided. It'll just be whatever I feel like tomorrow, I guess. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, this track was so good looking on the 3DS back when Mario Kart 7 came out. These pink trees would have like cherry blossoms falling from them. You do tricks on this mushroom. Yo, Bowser, you suck. Alright, here's an absolute classic right here. This was one of my favorites back in the day. The Wind Waker could be a really fun time tomorrow, though. It'd be lit to just play Zelda all day and explore the ocean. But I don't know, it's just like, that's such a massive game. Makes me hesitant to get into it. Like, I'm so far ahead of everyone in these 50cc races. It's like it might as well just be a time trial. No one messing with me. There's also no blue shells thrown at me. I just thought of that now. I've gone over 30 races, being in first place pretty much the whole time. No one throws a single blue shell at me because I'm on 50cc. Like, doing these All Cups tours on 150, I might actually come in second place, or third place on some races, but that's okay as long as I come in first overall. What else to talk about while I drive? I already talked about GameCube games for a while, talked about Wii games. That game I was playing last Friday, Magic Jewelry, I think I'm gonna get that last achievement off stream. That might be something I do, like, while I'm chilling with the family, watching a movie or something like that. Let's get that in handheld mode. Yo, Zakek. What's up, my friend? Good to see you. My Christmas plans is just to hang out with my parents and siblings. And my other extended family that'll be around. So, I'm looking forward to that. It's always fun to hang out with the fam. So I probably won't be streaming as regularly the next 2 weeks, but Zakek knows I'll be posting shorts on YouTube, and I'll probably do some retro achievements just off stream. I don't know. Last year on Christmas, I actually took like a monitor and my mouse and keyboard to my parents' house with me and set up a stream where I used to stream before I moved here. Some of the OG fans who have followed me for long enough remember my old setup in my parents' basement. And I did a stream from there like on Christmas last year. So I was kind of thinking about that, like doing all that and maybe streaming from my parents' house a little bit when I'm there for a few nights. But I am planning to get into Terraria soon, because that is the next Twitch viewer request. And before I start a single player Terraria world and start trying to beat the bosses and earn the retro achievements, I think I want to play some Terraria with friends and just earn like Steam achievements, I guess, just to learn the game and get familiar with it. And then I'm thinking in January I will start a Terraria series where I start a brand new world and say, alright chat, we're going into a new Terraria world now. And then I'm gonna go chop down a tree and do some mining, and that's all I know. I don't even know anything about Terraria yet. So anyways, all that being said, oh, Terraria. Terraria is the next viewer request. It's not what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm not gonna stream it for like couple more weeks. But the point I was getting to is I might just not, like, whatever, when I'm free in the evening a week from now, or actually, I guess on Friday I'll probably be back here a week from now. So I'll stream Friday night, but like I don't think I'm gonna stream on Tuesday this coming week. And so I might just like play a little bit of Terraria before bed. Something like that. Same here, spend time with family. Nice. Glad to hear that, Zakic. I have also never tried Terraria. But Terraria is one of the 2 games on Retroachievements that has a... well, it's called like a standalone. That's the console. It's not on any console. So I think to earn the Retro Achievements, I have to download T-Mod Loader, which allows you to use Terraria mods. Yeah, you have to buy it on Steam to play it. It's a PC game, yeah. And then with T-Mod Loader, there's a way to connect to Retro Achievements. But I'm pretty sure it's like, I'm just going to be typing in the chat, like, Retro Achievements, login, type in my username, like in the Terraria console or whatever. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. And I guess because there's already a Steam achievement set for this game, there's... not only is there the base set on Retro Achievements, which I don't know if the base set is very similar to the Steam achievements, if it has more, or if it has less, or if it's just different things. But there are also 3 Terraria subsets on Retro Achievements, which one of them is for doing like crazy completionist stuff, where you're collecting every single item, I guess. One of them is like extremely hard difficulty. And then I don't know what the other one is, I forget. But anyways, there's tons of Retro Achievements you can do in Terraria, but to earn Retro Achievements, it all has to be on single player. Which makes sense, because, you know, I could just like join someone's world and they can... I don't know how it works, like take an item out of the chest and then I get the achievement. But the one other standalone is Final Fantasy IX, I want to say.
Final Fantasy IX?
Or Final Fantasy 11? I think it's actually 11. Final Fantasy 9 is not it. Pretty sure Final Fantasy 11 was a PlayStation 2 game. Actually, I don't even know. I could just be making stuff up right now, but that's the other standalone on Retro Achievements, and it's like a MMORPG. So I think the servers that you used to be able to play Final Fantasy 11 on are no longer there. So even if you had the Final Fantasy 11 disc, like, I don't think you can actually play it. And that's where Retro Achievements comes in. They not only have the achievement set for it, but I feel like they're providing the server? I don't know. I don't really know the details of it, honestly, but whenever you go to retroachievements.org, on the home page, it's going to show you which 4 games are currently having the most concurrent players, like at that moment that you loaded the website. And Final Fantasy XI is always at the top of that list. There's always like 100 people playing it. I'll look right now. Just go to the home page here real quick while the race starts. Final Fantasy XI currently has 190 players in game. So that's pretty cool. Like, if you were a fan of that game back in the day, you can go hop on and there's 100 other people playing at any given time, and you join the world with them, and I don't know what you do. RPG. That's my green shell, just go through that wall. So, I have never gotten into Final Fantasy games yet. But I feel like there's people who use Retroachievements just for Final Fantasy XI, since I don't know of any other place where that game is being kept alive. Ooh, you're trying to master the first one? The first one I played, like, when I was in high school. I was emulating some games on my phone, and, you know, I was into retro games. And I remember I was talking to one of my teachers who was like a gamer and had played lots of retro games. And he was telling me about being into the original Final Fantasies. And so I tried the first one and played it for a couple hours and might have made a little bit of progress and leveled up a bit and explored the map a bit. But I think then I like lost my save and never started over. But honestly, I feel like, even though I haven't really given Final Fantasy much of a chance, I'm sure the games are very good, and I would enjoy playing them when I do give them a chance, but I kind of want to play more Dragon Quest, because I have played the first Dragon Quest, and I got all the achievements in it, but I didn't get a badge for it because I was playing it in the collection on the Game Boy Color, where Dragon Quest II is also there. So I was just one day in the mood to play a old school JRPG. I might feel like checking out Dragon Quest II. And I played a good chunk of Dragon Quest V this month for Achievement of the Month, and it was fun. I liked it. But I just played like first act of the game basically. Or not, or like the intro to the game, I don't know. Dragon Quest V was pretty cool, but I want to play 2 and 3 and 4. It was close, but they added more? Oh man. Yeah. All these sets getting revised, like, I guess it's good. It's keeping a high standard of quality across games that might have had achievements developed a long time ago when the quality wasn't taken as seriously. But it is kind of annoying for when you've already badged the game and then now there's more achievements, or when you're about to get it and then suddenly you're nowhere near close to the badge anymore. I have checked it, and back when it first dropped, like, everyone was streaming it, so I was watching some people working on the revision. I feel like for 3 nights in a row or something, I ended my stream raiding into a different person playing the Mario 3 revision. I have not started it at all yet, though. I have that game badged, and so I would like to go work on the revision, but What about Super Mario All-Stars? What if I just played Mario All-Stars all day tomorrow? And I haven't even touched the Mario 3 achievements yet in All-Stars. I played a little bit of the other games on it, though. I haven't played Super Mario World in a long time. Like, there's just so much games. I want to do the finish the game without superpowers. Is that one of the new things? You just don't pick up any power-ups? I feel like the set already had that. Maybe it was just for the, like, last level of each world. There was an achievement for doing the castle with Small Mario. But I don't know. I did that set a while back. But yeah, I should play Mario. Whoa! I mean, that's something I can just do tomorrow. I'm free to choose here, like... I'm sitting here wondering what I should work on tomorrow. If I should play Pokemon or Zelda, but... It'd be fun to just play some NES Mario 3. Mario 3 is one of my favorites. I gotta play it like at least once a year. I don't know when I last played it. Did like a full playthrough. Pretty sure when it was March 10th, it was like Mario Day or whatever. Because MAR10. And it was one of the nights I was already going to be streaming, so I'm pretty sure I just played Mario All-Stars and did like a playthrough of original Mario, played like the first one world or like maybe first two worlds of Lost levels, and then played like half of Mario 2 USA. And then I think I just did like the speedrun route of Mario 3, where I just grabbed flutes and skipped to World 8 and played through World 8. I did like a little Mario marathon in one stream back then, and it was a fun stream, and I got lots of good clips from that to put on YouTube, because the Mario clips always seem to get the most views. So I should work on the All-Stars set. Well, I also did a stream where I played like NES Mario Bros. And I beat it, and I beat the second loop as well. And I did some of the challenges and stuff, but I still have a decent amount of stuff left to do in original Mario. Yo, what's up, SG Perio? Well, hello there. Welcome in. I'm just drifting around in Double Dash Extended right now. Kind of weird how this track is playing the Banshee Boardwalk music and not Airship Fortress. Like, other tracks, they had the proper music. Like, when I was in Wario's Gold Mine, they were playing the Wario's Gold Mine music. But I guess the GameCube just isn't capable of putting bullet bills here, or getting the right music for Airship Fortress. Whoa. Hughes, thanks for hanging out. Whoa. Mario and Sonic work very well. Once you over finishing each world with only small Mario. Okay, yeah, I don't think I've done like the whole world as small Mario. New Chivo where you have to use a limited number of jumps. That's kind of like, I don't know. I've never tried to do the limited number of jumps in a Mario game. I've watched like videos on YouTube about how that is a, oh, whoops. Like that's like a Mario 64 speedrun category or something, where you only press the A button like twice in the whole game or something crazy. And there's this whole thing called like half A button presses where you are holding down A like before you enter the level and you just don't let go of it. I don't know, something weird. It's like way over my head. Yes, I was watching that one, Zakic. One of the people who I rated was doing that exact achievement, and I was watching him try it for a while. And that one looked super tough. And every time you game over, you have to go back across that, like, I don't know what it's called, the bridge with the hands that grab you randomly and pull you into the levels. So that one seemed real hard. That's already a hard level, but doing it in like 20 jumps? So it'll be fun to learn new techniques. And do new challenges, because I've played Mario 3 a bunch of times by now. Goated map? What, you're a fan of Shy Guy Bazaar? You might recognize this one from playing some Mario Kart World. Oh. Why is Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong not behind me? So is that World 8 Airship 20A Press Challenge, like, the hardest one? The hardest new achievement? Like, I've scrolled through them briefly. I know you gotta, like, beat a boss level with the different power-ups and do all these things, but I'm not even tried it yet. Dude, I'm thinking in my head right now about, like, playing Mario games, but I don't think I'm going to tomorrow. We just have like a Mario marathon. You're gonna need to practice on softcore first? Yeah, that's probably the move because it's gonna take some tries to figure out like the route that you want to take. So I guess you can probably figure out how to time it where you jump and land on the Monty Mole on the next airship and just hold down A the whole time and bounce on that one and use that to jump again, you know? But that level is just hard. Gotta dodge wrenches the whole time. I wonder how hard the Mario 3 achievements are in All-Stars. I think they're probably not that hard. After already doing the Game Boy Advance set and what was the NES set, now I've only done half the NES set. You were an hour behind for a minute? Oh really? Did you pause and then resume when you came back? It's funny. What map were you calling the goated map then? What were you referring to? Because I was on Airship Fortress when I saw that chat. Whoa. Coconut Mall. Yeah, you got Coconut Mall. Sorry, buddy. Coconut Mall is the GOAT. Yo, Zakit, you just got a chest pin? Now, you can throw Pokeballs. Thanks for grabbing a trainer pass. Overlapping Yoshi and Birdo here. Whoa. Yoshi! Dang it, Zakik, you were a second too late. Oh, this is another favorite of mine from Mario Kart Wii. Whoa! Jumping so far. I tried playing some Mario Kart Wii on my stream, like, months ago, and it was just, like, not that playable. It was just laggy. Frames kept fluctuating all around, so I need to mess with that more. Thing is, when I'm running a live stream on here, that's taking up my processing power too. So I might be able to run some of these Wii games smoothly if that's all I'm doing. But the thing is, I definitely want to stream Wii games, so I'm gonna have to do some test streams and mess with some Wii games before the achievements are even out. I don't know, possibly get a new machine. Yeah, I know prices are crazy right now, and it's only gonna get worse. More corporations are gonna start bowing to the AI overlords. So, I mean, I should have bought a computer last year if I was gonna do that. But oh. The thing is, my Steam Deck works great for what I use it for playing lots of retro games. And I think I could even probably stream some newer games on here too. But if I was to build a whole PC just for the Wii, and I was streaming Wii games on there, that would just become my new, like, main, you know? I wouldn't even use my Steam Deck. I would start only playing my Steam Deck in handheld. Or maybe I would just use it at the TV. But the thing is, I don't be playing too many games on the TV because I want to stream here in front of the camera. Doing the Dark Ages. Glad you got a 9950 3D so smooth fast even on PS4 emulator. Yeah, I haven't messed with the PS3 emulator on here. So, I don't know. I wonder if, like, there could be a good option of buying a somewhat powerful laptop, something that's cheaper, and then like splitting the work, like having my stream on one and the game played on the other, and like use a capture card and all that. But I don't really know. It's hard to say what it's gonna look like a couple months from now. Nicer laptops are just as much as building one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I would want to, like, fully build it, or if I would rather just go buy a pre-built. I don't know. I was seeing some people talking about, like, someone sent a picture of a pre-built PC that was on sale at Costco, and it was like, you know, a couple $100 off or whatever when it was on sale because it's already so expensive. But with the way RAM prices are, it's like an insanely good deal. You're basically just buying the RAM and getting a computer thrown in with it. So yeah, that's something I'll think about next year. What? Maybe I can buy some computer parts in Japan and build a PC with that. $32 gigabytes of RAM, $400. Yeah, the thing is, I don't even know. Like, I've never built a PC, so I don't follow the prices of different pieces, and I don't have a good frame of reference because I haven't bought all of it before. I've always just had a laptop. I've never had my own, like, you know, tower. Used to play Steam games on the laptop, play retro games on my Switch, and then I got the Steam Deck. But yeah, next year is just a couple weeks away. I don't know, I feel like there's other, you know, financial things to worry about before I buy a PC. Oh. And also, I've played Wii games right here on my Steam Deck, and they've played great. Like, before I was streaming at all, I played a couple worlds of Mario Galaxy 2 on my Steam Deck, and the performance was perfect. I played Excite Truck in handheld mode for a little while. I set up Donkey Kong Country Returns on my Steam Deck and connected 2 Wii remotes to it and plugged it into the TV, and we played Donkey Kong Country Returns just like we were playing on an actual Wii. Take the remote to roll, and Donkey Kong's making noises out the Wii remote speaker, and it all worked great. It's just a matter of when the stream's on, might not work as well. So, I mean, I'd really like to just not have to buy anything and use this as long as possible and keep on getting more value out of this Steam Deck that I paid $600 for back in 2022. Oh, why did everyone just aw? So, Kuz, you know what game you're gonna finish next? Oops. You thinking about picking Ghost of Sushi back up? Ooh, this is another favorite of mine from the DS. Dude, the chain chomps that they put in this map are so weird. Like, on Airship Fortress, I kind of get it that there's no bullet bills because There's no bullet bill power-up in this game, but what is that? It's just like a weird cart. Except Double Dash is the one game that has a Chain Chomp as an enemy, or as a power-up. So why can't they put the Chain Chomps on the map? I don't know. I don't know the intricacies of hacking a GameCube game. Yeah, probably Ghost. Yeah, dude. Kingdom Hearts. I haven't even talked about Kingdom Hearts at all yet tonight, but you already know. You should definitely play it. You already know what I'm gonna say. It's a great game. I loved Kingdom Hearts, and I want to play it again on expert difficulty. I was thinking about doing a Kingdom Hearts stream last weekend and doing like the post-game stuff, because I could go and win like the Hades. I didn't win the Hercules Cup yet, and I didn't even try the Hades Cup. And then if you revisit different worlds, there's like post-game bosses that'll show up that you can fight in different places. So I was thinking like, we go just do some post-game stuff in Kingdom Hearts. That way I can feel like I actually played the whole story. So I never finished like figuring out what's going on with Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. And just, you know, made it to the end credits and stopped there. But the thing is, there are achievements for doing those post-game bosses on hard difficulty. So if I was gonna go for the badge, I have to play through the game on expert, and I have to beat those bosses on expert. So then I just decided I'll probably just save it for the next playthrough. And that way, when I play through that game a second time, there will be new stuff for me to do that I didn't enjoy my first time playing through. But I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know when I'm fitting any Kingdom Hearts into the schedule. But then again, maybe I shouldn't go for the achievements. I should just try to beat the series and move on to Chain of Memories. Play that one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know, man. Hey, you guys both caught it. What is that thing next to Coos in the Pokemon Community Game message? Silcoon has been caught by Coos. What is that? Like, did you catch a shiny Pokemon or something? I don't know what that means. Yeah, it's a rock, but like, why? Why did you get a rock? I don't like this rock. Dude, I hate how these other cars are driving faster than me on the road. I want to pass them and I can't. Annoying. Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, Silcoon's cool. It's one of those, like, cocoon-type Pokemon. Like, it starts off as a caterpillar, and then it turns into a silcoon, and then it turns into like a butterfly type Pokemon. Does this All-Cup tour also end with a Rainbow Road? I don't know. Just have like N64 Rainbow Road in it. I like rocks. I also like rocks. Sedimentary rocks. What are the other types of rocks called? Oh, there's one that starts with the M. It's like metamorphic. What the first one is? Sedimentary, something, and something else. Sedimentary rocks are formed from sediment. And then one that starts with the M is like when lava cools down, turns into that type of rock. But what's the other way that rocks are formed? Anyone know? I haven't really been studying rocks lately, to be honest. Been more into other subjects. Thankfully, they only make you do 2 laps on this one, because it's already so long. Okay, the stream just hit 3 hours. I must be close to the end. Yeah, 2 more races. SNES Choco Island 2. Uptime. There's so many random commands that I don't even like know what they are that Stream Elements just gave me. Stream Elements made it easy for me to set up my own custom commands, so like that's how I added !RA and !Discord and stuff like that. But it also came with all of these other included ones like uptime. I've been streaming for 3 hours. Goes by fast when you're playing Mario Kart though. Oh. Whoa! So many bananas. Bruh. Alright, time for the last track of the night. And then I'm gonna get off. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna do more retro achievements. Oh, it's Rainbow Avenue. Yeah, I feel like this is just an original track that was made as part of this hack. It's weird that there's only one, though. And, like, they obviously just took the Rainbow Road assets and that one city map with the buildings. But it's cool. I think this track is chill. It's definitely easier than normal Rainbow Road, though. That one's got like the twists and that one hard turn with the speed boost on it. This one seems pretty tame. Pretty mild difficulty. Oh. The road music is so good. I love the song. Alright, here we go with the last lap. Dang, I should have put my blue light glasses on like an hour ago. But I just didn't think of it. Alright, like I thought of it while I was racing and I didn't think of it between races. It's too late now. Yoshi, stop playing with me. Whoa, whoa. There we go. Look at that time, 3 minutes 33 seconds, .3. And there we go, I unlocked the best tour ever achievement. And with that, I think all the 50cc achievements are done. Well, it was a fun stream. Nothing too exciting, nothing really to get my heart beating or anything like that. But did all 48 tracks in the game. Got all the 50cc all cup tours done. So I've already done some of the 200cc all cup tours, but I've got to do a few more, and I've got to do the 150s still. And then the mirror mode, I haven't even unlocked. Just gotta do all mirror mode. And then there's a bunch of time trials left. I guess the next thing I would get into would be finishing 200cc. And then doing 150. Clang. Alright, I'll toss a Pokeball with you. Little copy and paste here. Well, I'm about to find us a raid. Hop off for the night. Don't be sad, I'll be back on tomorrow. Let's see who is online. Oh, Danilo just went live. He's playing Terraria. Beta is playing more Joan d'Arc. One Lunch is playing Expedition 33. Mortal Kombat. This guy's stream title is Hogwarts Legacy Day 349. What? Oh, Leaky Comet's playing Path of Radiance. I rated him kind of recently, but I'm a fan of that game. You're in his channel? This guy's playing the Super Metroid rotated hack. I rated the Uber camper kind of recently though. I wonder if I search Double Dash. Anyone else happens to be streaming this game right now? Sarconius is playing some Shrek racing. Dude, it always takes me a little while here to decide where we should go. Let me let the credits roll while I mouse around here. seen this person before? I don't think I've ever rated this guy. How to raid Runic Gaming. Never been to his stream. Hopefully he's nice. But he's currently on 76 out of 77 achievements on NES Super Mario Bros. So I wonder what the last achievement that he needs is. But gonna go wish him some good luck. I want to get the Super Mario Bros. Badge at some point. Ooh. Well, thanks for hanging out, Taco Burger. Appreciate you for always sticking around for the raid. Thanks for watching the streams. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back. I'm looking forward to a fun weekend of gaming. I can't wait to game tomorrow. Well, thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time. Say what's up to Runic. See ya.